So now we're watching when scammers realize that they just got caught. And funny story, I recently or someone tried to scam me. I'm looking for a full-time job, and they send me a check of me buying the quote-unquote equipment, but then they wanted to send it back through Cash App or Venmo. And now I can never deposit checks again on my bank account. So that's great. That's really great. But they didn't get any money, and they're still texting me to this day. So I hate scammers.
Are everywhere these days, and the people that run them are the lowest of the low. But ironically, many think they're above the law. So what happens when they're approached by cops and given the ultimate reality check?
What the heck? Oh. Is she really running with the handcuffs? How far did you think?
Here are 3 examples of scammers getting caught red-handed, starting with the most satisfying one.
Look at her shirt, too.
On the 20th of June, 2023, Target called the police as they suspected a woman was attempting to steal thousands of dollars worth of merchandise from their store. The cops knew this was serious, so they headed outside hands-on to talk with the alleged thief.
How did she steal that?
Officer Robinson, the Traffic Police Department. I'm conducting a theft investigation. You're now free to leave at this time. Go ahead. Conducting a theft investigation. What's that?
They paying them.
Someone else is paying for the merchandise that you walked out
What?
No,
listen, how did I walk out with it?
No.
I'm not doing it.
We're going to do this.
Wait. She just randomly walked out of the store with a bunch of groceries and said somebody else was going to pay for it? What? How did you think that was going to work? That's wild. I like her shirt, though. Her t-shirt, Looney Tunes. How many of you guys remember Looney Tunes? You guys are too young. Y'all don't know about no Looney Tunes, bro. Y'all don't know.
Hey, listen to me.
Oh my God,
listen to me. While we investigate, I'll put you in handcuffs, and if we're wrong, because, listen, you're pulling your hand.
But listen, sir.
No. You listen. First put you in handcuffs, make it safe for me, then we look into the details.
She's claiming that her friend is still inside paying for everything, but the cops are having a hard time believing it, especially when an employee says this.
What's up, H? Where's your buddy? I guess she don't even know what's going on. So
she's saying that she's about to pay.
What?
Hey, well, I'm not paying. It's just something they already use.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm just, hey, let me make sure that we'll look into this.
Yeah, so if you want to, like, stand right there where she can't see and just let her walk out just to make sure, like, hey.
All right.
So whose merchandise is this?
It's me and her.
So you're sharing. So is she paying for all of it? Do you guys split the bill?
We split. I sent some money to her cash out, and we split in the bill.
So you're paying her through Cash App, and she's paying for everything inside.
And
Okay, all right. You can tell you're lying because can't you use Cash App with like today where you can just scan your phone and then it takes it? You can do that with Cash App. So what's the point of sending the money to her friend? You mess around, you find out, and now you're in cuffs, woman. I can't wait to see her run. That's crazy though. Where did you think you were going to go, bro? I like that I'm bigger now. Do you guys like how big my model is?
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out.
But before the cops can conduct their master plan to catch her cohort, they get some more information from the Loss Prevention Center that blows the case wide open.
It says, from someone in the store who has stolen from Target before.
Oh?
What she does is
I'm going to be at Lake Ellen and
scans stuff and then bags it and leaves and never pays for the stuff. So over a minute ago.
Yeah, she's lying. You can tell she's lying. Like, that's crazy. But, that's kind of, not going to lie, that's smart, but that's stupid. That is stupid. Just, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't, and it's not like that's a federal crime. Federal. $15,000, that's a federal crime. That's not a misdemeanor. That is a federal crime. Like, she can go to prison, jail. The big one, the slammer. Y'all gotta be careful, y'all.
They remember you. So then they're watching you, and they're like, looks like she's doing the same thing she got arrested for last time.
No, I'm not.
Well, that's what it looks like. You're bagging stuff up, and then...
Look at my dude on the motorcycle. He's like, just another day.
It's completely different than the way pretty much everyone I know shops.
Okay, well, can you go get, like...
I'm letting her finish her transaction. Because if she doesn't know the police are here with you, and then she just on her own pays for everything, okay, well that's weird, but at least I go, all right, maybe that was the plan.
This is probably the smartest and most honest way the cops could have gone about this.
Yeah.
If her friend does pay for everything, no harm was done and they can both go on their way. But if she doesn't pay, then their intent becomes very clear.
Don't leave her.
Unfortunately, though, the cop mistimes his attack and heads in just before she finishes her transaction.
I'm with your friend outside. Have you paid for everything yet?
No,
Are you ready to go?
no.
Okay, are you still working on that?
Yeah. What's wrong?
Well, your friend walked out with hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise and didn't pay for anything. So
I mean, that's what we're doing now.
you're paying for what?
Yes, that's what. So what I'm going to figure out what's going on.
How are you paying for all that stuff?
With a card. What do you mean?
You scanned clothing items?
I was scanning her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she went over there.
And she went over there and scanned stuff. Okay. She didn't pay for any of it.
She knows she's never sleep. That's the thing.
She didn't pay. She didn't give anything to Target in exchange for hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise. She just
I'm confused.
walked out with it.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Is a friend in on it, or like? I'm confused right now. It's confusing because it seems like what the lady was saying. She was telling the truth. She was honestly telling the truth. It seems like, but maybe she just doesn't understand that she was like. She said you were going to pay for her stuff. I think that's what the cop needs to pretty much say. Like, she said you're going to pay for her stuff and you're paying for your stuff as well. She'll be like, what?
Is that you're paying for all of the stuff
but I
that she
didn't know.
walked
Yeah,
out with?
she has her own card. I don't know.
Okay.
If I don't know.
Well, what's going on is $1,400. Is any of that stuff still here?
That's what I'm.
All of it's in the car?
It was never lived in the car. That's what I'm saying. It's.
Oh, it's in the car. No, it ain't. It's in the car. So basically, your friend walked out with $1,449.63. Oh, she has, because we've arrested her before. So.
Why do so many people love the clean,
stupid,
reliable comfort of Virginia natural gas?
I love cooking.
It seems as though...
Wait, I am confused now. I'm confused. Did the friend not know, or did she know? I really need to know. I'm lost. I am completely lost right now.
So the girl is just as confused as the cop and was expecting the thief to come back in to pay the $1,400 that she owed. The cops then take her outside to see exactly how insane this situation is and to talk to her friend who's royally screwed up.
Yeah, she was about to leave her friend with the bill. That's crazy.
Tons of. I'm a dad. Who's a dad? I got you. This ain't cheap. So what I'm looking at is $1,400 of stuff was scanned, and none of this was scanned. So, which means the total.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I see what she did. She just scanned like random stuff, and then she just put stuff that she didn't scan like in the basket. I get it now. I get it. So in the friend's mind, she's like, no, she paid for it. She scanned and paid for it. No. She has this other stuff that she didn't scan for. Oh.
The amount of things that were removed from the store is $1,400 plus all the stuff.
It seems that these girls have adopted the strategy of if you don't know what's going on, the enemy won't either. And everyone still seems extremely confused. There's a slim chance these girls could still explain everything away if they play things right, but they made one fatal mistake.
What?
Earlier, the cops asked the girl what her last name was, to which she said it was Wilson. But later on, when the cop decides to look at past charges of her, this is what happens.
So when I look up just a female with your date of birth, with a last name that begins with W, there is 0.
So here's the deal. This is how it works. If you continue to conceal your identity from us...
Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. She could have got away if she told them her real name. Oh, my God. That's crazy. But she gave her real birth date? First of all, don't put yourself in the situation like that. Second of all, don't lie to the cops. What is my man doing? Why is he hitting the JoJo pose? JoJo. My man's like minus 12.
Until we get to the jail. And then we find out who you are when we get to the jail because we scan your fingerprints. And they tell us, yeah, this is so-and-so.
Yo, she about to book.
We arrest you for
Yeah, she about to run. And I feel like the dude, he knows that she's about to run. That's why he was like backing up a little bit. But is she really about to take off? Oh. Lady, where are you going to go? You have cuffs on.
Stop! Stop! Are you kidding me right now?
Stop. She's about... Oh my... Shit. That's bad. Like, yeah, she fell. Look at the angle. She fell. Bro. How are you going to run away from the cops and them not catching you, but by you tripping and they caught you? That's so sad. That is so sad. Imagine running and then you trip and then you're caught. That's sad.
Get on the ground!
Oh no, she recovered. She recovered.
Get on the ground!
Bro, what did you expect?
I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, because you got warrants.
No, I just don't want to go to jail. Y'all's going to be nasty. Y'all ain't going to let me go.
Now you're going in a car. You gotta be kidding me right now.
This sealed the deal for the cops, and she was immediately put into the backseat.
Yo. Here's another thing. Let me go back a little bit, like one notch. Did you see her nails?
Sealed the deal for the cops.
Look at her nails. How did you pay for those? She must have like got them done and then like booked it. Like, how did you pay for those nails?
Cops, and she was immediately put into the backseat of a patrol vehicle and taken to the station. There she was charged with grand theft and resisting an officer without violence. Yet at least shoplifting doesn't usually involve innocent civilians. But the same can't be said about this next scam.
So I looked this way. This gentleman steps in front of my car. I didn't see him.
On the 1st of November, a woman named Gisbert Granado was driving in a Walmart parking lot when she ran over a man who had just got out of a hospital for a knee replacement. The man was a pedestrian using the crosswalk, but Gisbert wasn't paying any attention behind the wheel and failed to stop, gravely injuring him. Now he's in intense pain and talking about his lawyer. This case seems pretty open and shut, but as the cops dig deeper, they discover that everything is just one giant scam.
What?
I was coming.
Do they know each other and this was all planned?
I was telling him, go ahead. I told him, right? I didn't see this gentleman crossing this, and I was telling the old man in front of me, go. So I looked this way. This gentleman steps in front of my car. I didn't see him.
So you're the driver?
But I was going 2 miles an hour.
He was crossing and had the right of way.
Yeah.
I turned around and all I saw was his hand on the headboard of her car. So I did not see anything.
The driver seems extremely nervous and doesn't really know what happened. Everyone claims she'd forgotten that pedestrians have the right of way and plowed over the man, but she's trying to claim it was a genuine accident. However, the witnesses are having a hard time believing her.
People crossing in here, they have the right of way.
Right.
I told him, I'm sorry. I know pedestrians have the right of way. I know that.
All right, ma'am. Do you have your ID with you?
Yes, I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I just don't know,
I understand.
I need to know who's the
one
scammer.
officer gets the driver's ID and insurance, another goes to talk to the victim. This is when things start to get really fishy.
Okay,
All
so
right,
he is...
Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, I was walking out, carrying my bag of groceries.
Okay.
Wait. You were walking? Or were you on the mobility scooter? So he was lying. He's the scammer. Okay, gotcha. I understand.
You were on the scooter, obviously.
No, I was walking.
You were walking?
Yeah, she brought me the scooter so I could sit down after the accident.
Okay.
As I went
car,
she went forward, and when she went forward, she hit me here sideways. I said stop, and I put my hand on the hood.
Okay.
Like, she went forward with me. I almost fell. But she went, I would say it happened within seconds. Maybe about 10 seconds.
The man's body language is actually quite a big giveaway that something strange is going on here. See how right at the end, the man looks at the cop, looks away for a moment, then looks back and nods his head quickly while locking eyes with the cop. This sequence of events heavily implies that the man is being deceitful. The break in eye contact shows nervousness, the nod is his subconscious effort to convince himself he's correct, and the final gaze is him seeking approval from the officer. Watch the next clip with this in mind, and see if you can spot all the times his eyes give him away.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there wasn't not enough space for her to hit me.
Oh, I see.
She pushed me and I was walking in front of her car.
I understand.
The crosswalk, trying to get to my car. But when she told me she wasn't paying attention.
Okay. And what are your injuries? They just checked you out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the field, you can't use this as hard evidence that someone is lying, but it definitely can clue you into the fact that something may be up. So the cops decided to go and check the security footage to see what really happened. And this is when they found something groundbreaking.
And that guy came up literally to the side of her car at the last second as she was going.
Can you 23, can you be 51-2 when you call emergency if they're over there?
He said that the way he made it seemed like he was being dragged by the car.
Fortunately for Gisbert, this footage doesn't lie and shows her stopping for another man. Then before she can even get moving, the man walks straight in front of her car before purposefully falling over the hood. Gisbert immediately stops and gets out of the car to make sure he's okay. A far cry from the 10 seconds or so the man claimed he was being dragged for. So with this in mind, the cops go to...
How are you going to plan the scam and then just falter? Like, did you not realize you're going to have to lie? What was the plan, sir? Did you not think the cops were going to be involved?
Deliver Gisbert the good news and the man the bad news.
All right, man. This is going to be a copy of the case number. Basically, that's where your report's going to be. You're not at fault for this, okay? So, because it's not your fault that he came at you. Cameras right here. We reviewed.
We know. We won't.
No, it's okay.
I told him I didn't hit him. He was nasty.
No, it's not that you didn't hit him. It's that...
hit him. I know what he did because I came out and I saw what he did.
You bumped him, but it was his fault.
Right, exactly. So what ends up happening is if I go right here and I go straight to this vehicle and then I cut and go right in front of it to use the crosswalk, I'm at fault.
I was telling the old man.
Does that make sense? So you're fine, okay?
They have very good video. Okay, and we saw what happened, and you're fine. We saw you let the other person in front of you go, but he did cross. But
Man, I feel bad for her, bro. This had to be very scary.
Here you go, man.
Tell my ass to let the old man go by that
You're fine.
You're fine.
Okay?
We did have a chance to review the video. Based on the video, we do find you at fault for this. Okay? When you go out...
Yeah, look at his face. Look at his face. He knows. He's like, oh. There is video footage? A reasonable person who actually got hit would have been a whole lot irate. My dude was calm, bro. My dude was calm. But I think he's banned from wherever this is.
You caught across the crosswalk, but you did so right before the vehicle, and then you caught right in front of it.
Yeah.
So she wasn't able to see it. That's actually a pedestrian violation. Okay? So we are going to give you a ticket for
crystal
that.
Clear on the video. They have cameras at every angle.
Right.
She's good. She let the person in the crosswalk ahead of her go. You were not in the crosswalk. You came up to the side of her car at her wheel well. You were like at her car and then just cut in front of her.
Yeah, he knows he's caught. That's why he's not arguing.
But she wasn't paying attention when I went in front of the car.
You were not in the crosswalk.
Bro,
you were
that's your
at
defense?
her side, and then you just cut in front of her. Like I said, it's crystal on that video.
Right.
When all was said and done, the man was given a ticket for a pedestrian violation totaling $62.50.
Oh, that's
Gisbert
nothing.
wasn't met with any compensation, but...
In today's day and age, that ain't nothing. That's just like a half a bag of groceries for real.
Was sent on her way. What the man was doing is called insurance scamming, and
Yeah.
you can see how powerful it can be when the punishment is a small fine and a warning, but the reward for being successful can be thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But at least insurance scams usually don't put anyone in real danger, unlike this next scam, which can
I've
have
seen
deadly
this.
consequences.
I've seen this woman.
Justin lied to me! Who? Justin!
On December 2nd, 2022, deputies in Wisconsin visited a
remember
home
this.
where two known felons were known to reside. One was a woman named Kaylee Williams, and the other was her boyfriend, Justin Garbett. Both had outstanding warrants and were well known to the police. But when they arrived at the house, it seemed that only Kaylee was home, but she wasn't planning on leaving the property.
Yeah, I can see her moving around in here. Giving her a couple commands to come out. She's verbally talking with us, but has yet to exit the building. She's on the phone when I saw her right here.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this one. This is when like she made like a fake like police report about like a store getting robbed or like an explosive or something, so that the cops can leave. Like, lady, first of all, why are you using your actual number? Like, you don't think that they're gonna call you back? I remember this.
Heart's home protection dog pads quickly turn liquid into odor.
The cops were able to talk to her through the windows, but she seemed set on not stepping outside.
Yeah.
She did tell them that her boyfriend was a state over in Minnesota on some family business, but the cops were able to determine little else. However, this is when things start to take a very strange turn. Back at the station, the cops received a call claiming that a man was patrolling the local Walmart with a loaded gun.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
I just got a call from my daughter. She's at the Walmart in town. She said there's someone in there with a gun.
Wow.
Okay, and what's he doing with the gun?
She doesn't know. She freaked out and ran in the bathroom and locked the door.
Did she get a description of him?
Don't say black.
A white guy,
Okay.
short, blonde hair, black pants.
Can you get the information from the daughter and find out if...
When the line disconnected, the cops knew something strange was going on, but they weren't able to figure out what yet. However, back at Kaylee's house, it seems that all of a sudden, she's ready to talk.
Kaylee, open the door so I can talk to you, okay? I don't want to break your grandma's door, okay? But I will.
Okay, hold on, Tiffany.
Ain't no way. Is that like... Hang on, Tiffany. That was her just... She hanged up the phone. She she hanged up the phone saying like... No, she was talking to the police, hanged up the phone, and then said, hang on, Tiffany, after the phone call with the police. Lady, you are crazy. I hope that makes sense. I notice in my videos I talk so fast. Well, my brain thinks, and then I forget some words when I'm talking, so... I have my airhead moments.
Who is this?
Hi.
Doing? Yes, but what are you doing? It's the cop. What are you...
I'm here talking with her.
Come on in. Don't leave the door open.
All right.
What are you doing?
Well, she's got to come with us.
I love Grandma. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I'm here to talk to her. Well, come on in. Don't leave the door open. Come on in.
Yes, we got some questions for her.
What do I have a felony warrant? Oh, I didn't go sign my bond.
Correct, but you also have a Jefferson County body only warrant.
Which is what we're paying right now.
Okay, it's body only. It doesn't have a bond associated.
It's body only for child support, but if I pay $1,000 to child support, I have the email. I'll show it to you.
Kaylee seems extremely...
Wait. She's on child support? Interesting. That speaks volume of what type of person it is. Because not a lot of times where a dude is going to get custody of the child. Like, hardly ever. But if the dad got custody of the child, that speaks volumes on the mom.
Agitated when the cops enter the house. Watch how she talks to her own family on the phone as she tries to get the bank details to pay off her bond.
Send it to me. Is the card connected to Apple Pay? Is it connected to Cash App? Actually, it's connected to Facebook. No.
What is she talking about?
Okay. Just give me the card number and I'll call and pay it myself. Grandma's right here. I'm sorry. I've been trying to handle this shit. I forgot about my bond completely. I just talked to my lawyer this morning.
However, just moments later, things start to fall into place. The responding officer suddenly gets intel from dispatch that the number who called about the gun was directly associated with Kaylee, and when he asks them to call the number back, this happens.
Did you call 911 a few minutes ago?
I might have been on accident, not on purpose.
Okay.
What?
Do you have a daughter?
What?
Yeah, my daughter lives hours away, though.
Okay. Is she at Walmart?
My daughter's who called you and told you I was here.
Okay, but why did you call 911 and report?
I didn't say, if I did, it was not on purpose. You've seen me.
Oh my God, lady. What? Why? For what reason did you think that this was going to be a good plan to do?
On the phone in here calling people.
I didn't see you on the phone. I was standing outside.
Oh no. I was trying to get a hold of her. I was calling a million different people.
Why did our dispatch center receive a 911 call stating that she received a phone call from her daughter who was at Toma Walmart and said that there was a man that walked into Walmart with a gun?
Lady, what was your plan? What was your plan?
I have no idea. No.
Okay, you can say no all you want, but that number that keeps popping up on your phone is my dispatcher calling you.
I was wondering who the number was.
Yeah, that's the number that called because you called from this number. Kaylee, can we go talk in the kitchen for a second? So listen to me for a second.
That's nuts.
No,
that's nuts.
I want you to listen and pay attention.
Okay.
While we were here, you were inside refusing to come out.
Yes.
Okay. You were allegedly making phone calls. Okay.
Which I have.
Why did you call 911 and report that
Look at
somebody
her
was
face.
Walmart.
Look at her face. Just guilty, bro. Just absolute guilt. She don't even know what to say to get her out of this. She just, I don't know. I didn't know. It wasn't on purpose. How do you accidentally call 911 and say, my daughter called and said, like, there's a man with a gun. Oh, sorry, that was an accident. I meant to send that to a friend.
With a gun.
Well, I was told that, but I was in a hurry. I didn't even do it. To be honest with you, I've had...
About 5 minutes. What is she talking about? That's crazy. He just doesn't know what to say. She's caught, and she is worried.
About 5 minutes of a blackout since you guys have been here. And remember nothing.
What?
Something's telling me she's not telling the truth.
Yeah.
And the cop has the same suspicion. What Kaylee has just done can be referred to as swatting. The act of calling in a fake emergency to a certain address to attract police attention. Usually this is done as an attack on the people at the targeted address, but here she was doing it to try and draw away the cops at her door. This is still extremely dangerous, as all it would take is someone matching the description at the Walmart for things to end up extremely badly. However, the cops at Kaylee's realized that even she wouldn't do something so stupid just to avoid talking to the cops herself. Something else has to be at play here, and when they questioned her about this was her strange response.
Do you know that that's a crime and that's called swatting?
No, I did not know.
Yeah, that's something that to elicit a large police response to a location. I assume you probably did that believing that we were going to take off.
No,
and we were just
to
going
be
to leave
honest
you
with
here.
you, I have a lot of fucking... I'm not in my right fucking mind.
Oh my god. Don't use that, bro. Do not use that, bro. Do not use that as an excuse. That's not gonna go well.
Okay.
I'm just freaking out. My grandma can't be here by herself. I didn't know what to do.
So you call the
You didn't know what
cops?
to do, so you thought you'd call 911 and make a false report.
I didn't know what to do. I called 911 and I was going to say something, and then I was talking to my daughter on the house phone and she starts screaming at me.
Where's the house phone?
In my room. Well, it was in my room. It's in the living room now.
Simple resolution. Can we call your daughter right now to make sure she's okay? Simple. Just call the daughter. Please, officers. Please tell me you're smart enough that you called the daughter to see. Because if the daughter's like, I didn't talk to my mom in like 9 months, what? Take her to jail. Take her to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
There's one right here, too.
Okay.
The cop decides to check out the call log on the house phone and notices that she'd actually called her boyfriend Justin while they were on the scene. What's even more telling is that just seconds after hanging up the call, she made the false call to police. Now things are really strange, and the cops know that Justin is somehow involved in all of this. So the cops get permission from Kaylee's grandmother to search the property and look for Justin.
10-4, just so you're aware, we are at the garden shed in the back.
Oh, she did that to have him hide. Man, that is some fairly strict loyalty. My gosh.
It's locked from the inside.
So he's in that back shed?
No, we haven't been able to get in that back shed for years. My kids used to play back there.
Why is it locked from the inside?
I don't know. I had Austin Jones was living in that shed last night.
Austin
There's
Jones?
a light on in there, too. It's like a little lantern.
Sheriff's office. Whoever's in the shed, come out now, or we're coming in.
Austin, you in there?
No, I'm not Austin.
Who are you?
My name's Justin.
Turn around.
Justin?
Turn around.
There he
Justin,
is.
look at that.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Get on your knees now. Get on your knees. And
Why protect this dude? Man, that's loyalty. That's if this ain't relationship goals, I don't know what is. If you're willing to go to prison for this person, that's crazy.
it's on top of your head. Interlock your fingers. Is there anybody else in there?
No.
Jillian?
Justin lied to me. Who? Justin!
What do you mean Justin lied to you? What? You said that you think Justin stayed in there for months and you didn't know about it? Come on, dude.
Anybody else in here with you?
He told me you left.
All right, Justin, stand up. You have your weapons on you?
No.
Back up. I'm going to frisk you real quick. I'm sorry.
Like, you just got off the phone with him. You don't think they knew that?
You're good. Stand there. Nothing on you?
No.
What property do you have on you? Just your wallet, phone?
Phone, money, some sunglasses.
Right. I'm gonna double lock these real quick.
Justin was arrested on his outstanding warrants, and Kaylee was taken in too. In fact, Kaylee was eventually hit with a felony count of swatting, 3 felony counts of bail jumping, and misdemeanor counts of bail jumping, obstructing an officer, and false emergency calls. It took some time, but the cops were eventually able to apprehend everyone involved.